Just I was watching BET for the first time in forever, and I just caught the new Soulja Boy video. That shit is terrible, man. The song is fucking terrible. The video's terrible. This nigga is terrible, and that's what I want to make this video about, is how this nigga and then this Lady Gaga are both just destroying music. This nigga is terrible, man. I remember when I was a kid, like, everybody that was anti-rap, you had like the racist people that were anti-rap, or the really upstanding moral people that were anti-rap for whatever reason, cop killing songs and what have you. And then you had like some people that were like considered themselves musical purists or whatever. They didn't hate on rap for any other reason except they said that this new form of music's not that good. These people are just talking. Well, I'll be damned if they could see Soulja Boy now, because all this nigga does is absolutely talk just like this. Get ready, like that. That's a line in his song. It's awful. It's awful. Like, anybody can make this nigga's music, man. It's not special at all. This nigga is just terrible, and it's very sad. We used to have rap groups not that long ago that had 4, 5, 8 people that were great with shit in Soulja Boy's eye. We used to have Wu-Tang, we used to have Bone Thugs. We used to have Do or Die. Every member from all those groups, all better than Soulja Boy. This nigga is terrible. His first song, Crank That, like, it's catchy, but that song is fucking terrible. It's a terrible song, and I'm glad you got a dance or whatever, but it's terrible, and you followed it up with nothing but terrible, terrible, terrible songs that try to do the same thing, which is appeal to little 13-year-olds. Like, I know that's where the money is in music. I know that's where it's best to market your stuff. But I mean, Jesus, come on. Like, Tupac, Biggie, Ice Cube, everybody, DJ Kool Herc, Grandmaster Caz, Grandmaster Flash, Ice-T, obviously. Like, I can't imagine that any of these niggas respect you, because you fucking suck, dude. It's terrible. What you're doing is a shame to the game. That brings me to Lady Gaga. She is, I think, a little more talented than Soulja Boy, because at least not every single person on the planet can sing as well as she does, even though I like my female voices gravelly and soulful, so my face is like disappearing. Anyways, I like my female voices like gravelly and soulful, so I don't like the sound of her voice. But beyond that, I think her music is terrible. It's about nothing. It all sounds the same. It all sounds massively studio produced, very few live instruments. It all seems like there's a guy sitting at a switchboard and Lady Gaga just singing a bunch of lines over and over again, and then they come up with Alejandro or Bad Romance or whatever other crappy songs she has that they all sound basically the same. They're all basically about nothing. I read a great quote in Rolling Stone once about Bob Dylan, who's one of my favorite musicians, so I disagree with this quote, but they said, Bob Dylan is a mediocre talent and a master of self-promotion. And that is Lady Gaga to a T. She is, if you consider her a talent, she's alright. She's not Billie Holiday. She's not Lauryn Hill. She's not Alicia Keys. She's not Alanis Morissette or whoever you like. She's not one of those people. She's not Aretha Franklin, obviously. She's not Whitney Houston, obviously, in terms of talent. But she wears crazy shit. She takes her clothes off. She says crazy shit. She makes trippy videos, which is, her videos don't suck. The song sucks, and so like the plots of the videos suck, but like the production value of her videos don't suck. So she's got all that in it, and it works because people are dumb, you can goad them into buying anything. You could just blast something on the radio 40 times a day, and you get dumb motherfuckers and little kids to like it. Not midgets. You get little kids and dumb people to like your stuff fairly easily, just by having it the only thing on the radio. Because whatever, they're gonna think it's good because it's on the radio. That's just how little thought some people put into what kind of music they're gonna listen to and purchase. So, if either one of you loves music, like, please stop making music, because you're doing nothing but hurting music. You're doing nothing but hurting music as an art form. It's you suck, Soulja Boy. You suck. You have no rapping skills whatsoever. I would love to see you battle anybody. Like, pick like an obscure dude like Jody Breeze. He's an obscure young dude. I'm sure he would eviscerate you. Pick another obscure dude like Cannabis, Raz Has. Anybody like that would tear you apart. You suck. You know you suck. Lady Gaga, I'm not sure you know that you suck, but you do suck. All of your similar sounding songs, they don't need to be made. The world doesn't need your music. Your music doesn't really offer anything. And I'm glad that you dressing up in crazy costumes made you really popular and a billionaire. But I mean, I hope you stop being the driving force behind music. Alright, y'all. Peace.